Hi guys, Kizzle Kicks here. Welcome to episode 5 of our Southampton career mode. Thank you for all your support so far, the likes, the comments, and new subscribers. First game, away to Hull. Here are the teams.
Hull have one change. Alan McGregor plays in goal. James Chester plays with Curtis Davis in central defence. Jake Livermore plays with Mohamed Diame in the centre of the pitch. In attack, Dama Ndoye starts. He's been out of sorts lately. Here's the Southampton team for you. Toby Alderweireld starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Hesse starts, a midfielder in good form. In attack, Shane Long starts. He's been in tremendous form recently.
So we look to continue our good form from the last episode, and Shane Long here early on strikes the ball, and how about that? Another fantastic goal. We saw a brilliant strike from Hesse in the last episode. But how about that one? I think that one is possibly better. Hit on the half volley. Shane Long is the informed man. He scored a lot of goals for us so far. And just over a quarter of an hour gone, we are 1-0 up. Have a look at the replay. You can see the ball just swerving away from the keeper. Gives him no chance. The goal was so good, Shane Long actually fainted himself, as you can see here. Some neat football from the home side though. Almost saw them draw level immediately. The chance fell to Jake Livermore, who could only fire the shot wide, unfortunately for them. Even though we can't defend set pieces, we are still a threat going forward. Video wins the header here and it is cleared off the line. And then just before half time we had the chance to double our lead. Hesse with a little bit of a jinking run out wide. Gets a little bit lucky with the ricochet, but then clattered by Curtis Davies as he gets into the penalty area. As you can see from the replay, Davies just stamps straight on Hesse's foot and then decides to go down himself as if nothing has happened. Not fooling the ref though. Penalty to us. We decided to give it to the informed striker Shane Long. As you can see here, it takes his time and then dispatches the penalty with absolutely no problems. Out of respect for his former club though, decides not to celebrate. Slightly less dramatic than earlier where he just decided to pass out after striking that wonder goal. But it is 2-0 to us right before half time. Gives us a little bit of a cushion, so we were pleased with that. Into the second half then, and the home side really started to come forward looking to get themselves back into the game. And Ndoye with a great chance here, but captain Jose Fonte with a fantastic block. You can see from the slow motion replay that was goal bound and definitely would have troubled Fraser Forster. And then our informed man Hesse does what he usually does, just picks up the ball, runs directly at the defence, goes past one, past two, past three. But unfortunately the finish here, we tried to finesse it across goal but it went straight at the keeper. Then Hull had the chance to put the ball into the box from a set piece, and we kept up our tradition of defending them poorly, and they managed to get themselves back into the game. Slightly fortunate though, the first header does come back off the post, falls straight back to the feet of Ndoye, and he just dispatches the rebound into the empty net. As you can see from the replay, no marking whatsoever. So that prompted a change from us. Tadic and Video coming off, Munir and James Ward-Prowse entering the match, hoping just to freshen things up. And it did freshen things up. Munir involved straight away. He picks out Shane Long with a beautifully throated long ball. I can't even speak properly today. And he was brought down in the area. Referee points to the spot. Again, Curtis Davies is the man that gives away the penalty. This time he is shown a yellow card. Quite rightly so. Could easily have been a red as Shane Long was just about to pull the trigger. Although looking at the replay there was minimal contact. Shane Long does decide to throw himself over. I'm not quite sure what happened. But again, Mr. Composed, this time, other side, places the ball right into the top corner to restore our 2-goal advantage. So Long continues his great form. Another hat-trick, that's his second of the season so far. You can see from his little dance how happy he was with it, and from the replay what a great penalty it was. And fresh from celebrating, restoring our 2-goal advantage, we were caught cold. Immediately from kick-off, Hull get the ball, just drive straight at us, and then bang. Just like that, they've cut the deficit again. Back to our 1-goal advantage. We were fuming with that. Just no concentration whatsoever. And then as we approach the end of the game, they actually have the chance to level, but could only blaze over here. But they do get one more chance. James Chester, of all people, wide left, puts in a great cross, and deep into stoppage time, Fraser Forster pulls a great save out the bag. Unfortunately for us, that was the last action of the game. So another 3 points, a great away win for us. We were buzzing with that. So we were pleased with that, a good 3-2 victory away from home for us, picking up another 3 points. We look at the player ratings as well. It's good to see some consistency. William Carvalho putting in another good performance. Hesse Rodriguez, Fraser Forster as usual, and Target at left back putting in a very, very solid performance. And as we take a look at the table after 10 games, you can see we have gone top for the first time this season. We are level on points with second and third though, so they are hot on our tails. Home to Leicester next game. Here are the teams.
Southampton in action today against Leicester City. The Saints have made one change. Ryan Bertrand replaces Toby Alderweireld, who's been out of sorts lately. Hesse starts, a midfielder in good form. In attack, Shane Long starts. He scored a hat-trick in the last game. This is the Leicester City lineup. Mark Schwarzer plays in goal. Robert Huth plays with Wes Morgan in central defence. Mark Albrighton starts, looking to recover his form. David Nugent is the main striker today.
So this is a fixture we are expecting to win. No disrespect to Leicester, but we do expect them to be fighting for relegation. Early start then, Jose Rodriguez jinks into the box, and then there's a bit of a cluster there and the keeper comes up with the ball, but the referee points to the spot. We weren't sure what for, but as we look at the replay you can see Danny Simpson quite clearly takes a swipe at Hesse, which gives Shane Long the chance to score another penalty. We saw him score 2 in the last game. This time, what's he going to do? Where's he going to put it? Again, he lifts it up into that top corner. No chance for the keeper. It wasn't the greatest penalty, but he does manage to keep on this fantastic run of goal-scoring form. So many goals now. Surely the top scorer in the league. We'll have to have a look at that. But he lifts it above the keeper, who has no chance. We then have the chance to double our lead. Vidillo then, from a tight angle, probably would have been better squaring the ball, but it's saved by the legs of Schwarzer. And then Jose Fonte, the captain, from the resulting corner, gets above everybody. His header comes back off the bar. Mini crisis then just before half-time. Shane Long goes down holding his shoulder. We decide to take him off at the interval just to make sure that injury doesn't get any worse. The second half was very uneventful until the 5 minutes from time. Leicester have a great chance to equalise here. Goes round Forster almost, but puts the shot wide. And then one final chance deep into stoppage time. The header beats Fraser Forster, comes back off the bar. Fortunately for us, that was the last action of the game, so another 3 points. Wasn't the greatest performance, neither was the performance in the last game at Hull, but we do manage to pick up the win, fortunately for us. We're going to have a look at the player ratings now, which show just how poor we were today. Just 2 players getting above 7. Jose Rodriguez, as usual, putting in a solid performance, and captain Jose Fonte at the back with a solid performance as well. We're going to have a look at the email now, which confirms Shane Long's injury. Not as bad as first feared, thankfully. He's going to be out for just 5 games. So hopefully with just a 5-day injury, this is going to be the only game he misses. It is a tough game though, away to Villa. On their day, they can beat anybody. Here are the teams.
Aston Villa team for this game. Brad Guzan starts in goal. Kieran Clark plays alongside Yoris Okore in the heart of the defence. Ashley Westwood plays with Stephen Davis in midfield. Andy Weimann is the main striker today. Here's the Southampton team for you. The Saints, can they go and march against Southampton? Alan, what do you think?
You wonder almost when the bubble's going to burst, because nobody expected them to be in this position, top of the table. I certainly think they didn't expect it, but once there, why not keep on going?
As you can see here, we start the game on the back foot. A great ball into the box, and how about this for a finish from Ashley Westwood of all people? Takes it in his stride on the volley, first time, just helps the ball on and guides it into the net past Fraser Forster. Gives Villa the lead after just 4 minutes. And as we look at the slow motion replay, that finish looks even more impressive. Doesn't even break his stride at all. With his left foot, just helps the ball on its way, guiding it into the corner. And we didn't create anything in the first half at all. Second half begins, an early shot from Elia from distance is about the best chance we had. And then Vidillo from a tight angle, but his effort saved by the legs of Guzan. We decided to make a double change. Munir and Hesse coming on, hoping that their pace could help us create something and help us try and find that equalising goal. As we came forward though, Villa did manage to find some gaps in our defence. They had the chance to double their lead here. Former Southampton player Davies, who we sold to Villa, obviously nearly doubled their lead. Vidillo then at the other end, fantastic individual run, best chance of the half for us. Saved by the legs of Guzan, and then deep into stoppage time, the substitutes Munir and Hesse combine. Hesse one-on-one with Guzan, but he pulls off a fantastic save, which gives Villa the victory. Very disappointing defeat then to end the episode today. As you can see from the ratings, another poor performance from us. This time we weren't able to grind out a result. Victor Wanyama the best player on the park. But it wasn't all bad news. We look at the league table. We are 3rd. Wasn't expecting to be this high after 12 games, let's be honest. Just a point behind Arsenal and Man U. So that will bring the episode to a close, guys. We will be back with another one in the next couple of days. Thank you very much for watching. Drop a like and a subscribe if you haven't already. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links are below. Thank you for watching.
Stoke City